Hey guys, and welcome back to This Is a Police. Racist gangs run wild in the city. Investigation into Francis Kendrick could resume. Second tower to be built in Freeburg. Why am I not investigating this? It's a weird one.
The people of Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kinda like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
Martin Stett is your new deputy. Ah, nice, I've got a new deputy. Sogo didn't come into work today. Why, Sogo? Today some of my relatives have come in to visit. They're from another country and we've never even met before. Can I have a day off? Sure, Beasley. I'm too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Yes, gardener. You do fine. Anderson, why are you slightly tired? What the hell's wrong with you? New records can be obtained as a gift or a thank you for your service, but why wait when you can refill your collection now? In the Ulrich's list catalogue, you can always find a rich assortment at the lowest possible prices. Pre-order and save! List 250? Are you fucking... Is there any more classical? No, there's not. Rubbish. Give me some more Chopin. Yes. Shove it on me. The mafia can offer you some very interesting services. You're practically a member of the family now. So it'll hardly cost you a thing. Yeah, great. They'll falsify a special crime in progress report, and all the officers who arrive at the scene will be killed, up to 3 cops. What the fuck? And they'll kill a detective. Terminate members of the committee for... What? No. That's off. Your new assistant is no Kendrick, but he's not as useless as he might seem. He can handle some of your duties when you're pressed for time, but lunch is on you, along with any other expenses. What does he do? Send my staff for training, send employees on an informal outdoor party, hire a snitch. Find out which employees... Oh, okay, that's kinda interesting. My best officer is Stovall. Yeah, fucking knew it. This detective was Mole. Mole's great. Oh, I've failed almost as many crimes as I've solved. That sounds about right. Fucking Sands. Piece of shit. Theft at the Bigfoot Athletics shop. A shoe store clerk reports that two teenagers found the most expensive sneakers on display, tried them on, and then without paying ran out the shop wearing the new shoes. Yeah, well, I say you go with Anderson. We'll see if you guys can make it. Just a kid that stole some shoes, it's not anything major. But if you can get some on-the-job experience, then I'll be happy. Anything else? Are we going to have a quiet day today? Is that what's happening right now? The teens are standing around smoking not far from the store, admiring their new shoes. Hey, mind if I have a cigarette? Offender caught, officers unharmed. Nice. Attempted murder in the suburbs. A man returned from work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with her lover. The maid called the police when she saw her husband taking a hunting rifle from the wall cabinet. Stovall, I'm going to send you with Samedi and Tremaine. Hopefully being on the job with Stovall should help the other two out. Today in Freeburg we're hosting the premiere of Back to the Future. The film's distributors have asked the city for an officer to stand at the door and ensure that the visitors don't bring in their handheld cameras into the theatre. That's a municipal assignment. Alright, Robbins, on you go. I need to be on the good side of City Hall so that I can get some extra money in my pocket. How'd you get on? Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Sweet. Stovall's sitting on that 500, man. How long is Robbins going to be out? Is he out for the rest of the day? A young father deprived of his parental rights tried to pick up his daughter from school. When he wasn't allowed access, he attacked a teacher, knocked her to the ground and started kicking her. Ah, alright. Let's send Strong and Iwase over there. Let's send two women to arrest this son of a bitch. Alright, Mr. Boyd, a very sensitive issue which a mutual friend, Charles Dilly, said you could help me with. As you may already know, I own the largest music store in Freeburg. Recently my ex-wife got half my record collection in a lawsuit. A lot of rare records. My ex is very afraid of the police and always tries to act like a law-abiding citizen. Some of your guys went over there in uniform and told her those records were evidence in an important investigation. She just smiled and give them whatever they asked for, not even check into the warrant. Fuck off! No! Jack, we have something going down in the engineering plant in 2209. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think $4 should be enough for such a request. You can fuck off. Thanks for the heads up. We can send a SWAT in, dickhead. Disorderly conduct to the Gallery of Modern Art. Guard says that someone's got into the exhibition hall, scrawled pictures of penises on the artwork and hid in the closet. Alright, Anderson, go with Samedi and get this sorted out. Offender caught, officers unarmed. Nice. Now what we're gonna get hit with next. I'm not doing your bullshit, mate. All the lights are on when the police arrive. Museum caretaker explains that he's only had the job a couple of weeks and he's worried he's going to be fired over this foolishness. The police calm down, points to the bathroom, saw that the artist locked himself inside. Come out with your hands up. A terrified and tearful young man holding a knife insists that he's engaged in some kind of performance art and no one understands him. He refuses to surrender and is threatening to stab himself. Tell me more about your work. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Seems like civilian was unharmed too. Nice. We're getting there. Some of our lower level guys are doing pretty decently here. Was it? He says it was 2203 or something like that. So he's going to do something dodgy. Maybe send all my beasts in. Yeah, that is at the engineering plant. Just received call from the groundskeeper at a machine factory. Spotted 2 offenders stealing aluminium from a factory through a hole in the wall. There we go. Fucking mafia. Sons of bitches. Hey man, if I didn't hear anything about it then maybe I wouldn't have went in for it, but... Nah, I probably still would have. Fuck you guys. Pieces of shit. Reinforcements. Sometimes the call turns out a lot worse than anyone could have guessed. When this happens, officers might request reinforcements. If you have no one available to send, and you don't want people putting their lives on the line, you might need to call them back from the situation, but you'll be hanging the citizens out to dry. Situation's more serious than we thought. Yeah, let's send 2 more guys. Yeah! Jack, you must have seen newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine, a retired cop who went schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't repeat itself, we decided to conduct psychological testing for all cops over 50 years of age. That includes you, Jack. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Eleanor Waterbury is waiting for you in her office. Don't be late. Right, send those reinforcements out. We've got pretty much our entire force, our entire shift, going to this one call out. It's only took them a couple of hours to get across the fucking city. 9/11. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Yeah. From Christopher Sand. Jack, we don't know why you did it. We hope you had a good reason. Don't forget who your friends are. We don't want any more trouble. Fuck you. Christopher Sand. Fuck you. City Treasury doles out $90,000 for Mayor's birthday. Mysterious Robespierre announces political ambitions. 6 new restaurants to appear in city by year's end. Dr. Eleanor Waterbury. Mr. Boyd does a very simple test. I'll show you a card with an abstract image. You just look at them and tell me what you see. It's a guy eating cereal. Man taking a handful of tablets in a barn. That is actually what it looks like. 2 natives beating drums. I don't see that one. Flying severed heads. It's a guy walking through a really small door. A man with a clock for a face. No. A butterfly? No. It's a mountain of shit with a hand, with 2 hands hugging it. A woman decorating a Christmas tree, a dancing girl, a blue alien raping a pig. Okay, I'd probably see the Christmas tree more than I see any of the rest of it. It's a guy giving a woman a piece of shit. Okay, a man giving a woman a Christmas ornament. I suppose that looked like a piece of shit. That's a woman dropping the piece of shit and a man looking forlorn. That's a broken piece of shit. Marching hammers? What the fuck? That's a guy getting laser beamed. A man yelling at the woman. A chest rook. I can see the rook. The woman slapping the man. The man pushing the woman. This is a story of how he ended up breaking up with his missus. Thank you for your time. We'll inform you about the test results in the coming days. Shea Broom re-elected as Freeburg's general attorney. Major businessman ready to invest in the future of the city. No black employees at City Hall. Mayor says accident. Yeah, and he wanted me to fire all my black police officers. City officials want to demolish my house because of some bureaucratic error. Don't resolve the problem today, my family's going to have to find another place to live. Can I have the day off? Oh, I've got one stripe to give. Well, you know who's getting it? Strong's getting it. Yeah, there you go, Strong. Chopin. Nice red one. Beautiful. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organisation appeared in Freeburg. Today, they're holding the first protest. As far as we know, the organisation is backed by foreign sponsors. The goal is to get the people in important positions in City Hall. The protest may escalate into something more serious, and we need to show them who's in charge. Use batons and tear gas, even firearms if necessary. Let's show them what intimidation looks like up close and personal. What? Are you high? About 50 women are gathered in the park chatting. Let us be successful. You have to send 4 officers and SWAT. Oh, it's an actual riot. Okay. I send 3. Let's send you and SWAT. Jack, we have a problem. The chief prosecutor of Freeburg is a woman. It seems she's on the side of the feminists. She might be walking into some serious legal problems. Better play it safe and fake some evidence to shield you from any possible prosecution. No, I'm not fucking faking any evidence. I got asked to do it, so I was doing it. It said there was a riot. It's a hostage situation. Dissatisfied client entered some law offices with a pistol, took several employees hostage, demanding a meeting with the firm's partners. These shyster Jews took me for a ride. They sucked up all my money and my son still went to jail. Gardner and... Actually, fuck man, send Sogo as well. Mr. Boyd, your psyche is in good shape. My only concern is your stress level. Research shows that Beethoven's music soothes and relaxes the nervous system. I recommend you invest in a bit of good old Ludwig van. It'll help any violent urges you may be feeling. Oh, interesting, I might do that. Tomorrow's the deadline for the Red Mask gang. Leaving work, Jack caught sight of a scarecrow with a dagger through its chest. The handle's engraved with the letter S. Suppress the protest by force? No. I've got no investigations just now. Oh fuck, we should have been investigating this woman. Oh, I'm such a ding dong. There we go, we should be able to get that today though. And get her arrested. Jack, we have something going down today in the casino at 12:40. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think 8 grand should be enough for such a request. Looks like that's everyone back from the riots. The last picture show theatre. A young woman set fire at the movie theatre during the show and fled. Oh, I don't have anyone to send. How disco? Off offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Perfect. Investigation started in the sale of stolen goods. Jin Yang always handles the big deals personally. Chinese businessman Bo Su secretly arrived in Freeburg last week, convinced that a necklace was stolen from his family back in the 17th century. Jin Yang typically pretends to be a regular restaurant visitor and tells the buyer in advance which table to find him at. Bo Su prefers to travel without a bodyguard or driver so as not to attract much attention. Jin Yang always insists on full payment up front and never deals in cash. So what, the fucking... Do I check, mate? Sadly that investigation is going to have to go wanting. The dealer at the casino called the police after a man entered the place carrying a grenade. He threw a duffel bag onto the floor and demanded it be filled with money. There we go, we'll send 2 of the best. This is not far. Not like this one took fucking forever to get to. I need to wait on my investigators coming back though, unfortunately. Mr. Boyd, today we're installing a new slot machine called the Super Magdalene 3. Last time we put in a new one of the bigger kids almost broke it the first day. It'd be great if you could send us a couple of your men to keep the kids under control. Really? I need to send 2 of them as well. No, I'm not sending my people, you can piss off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Situation's worse than we thought. I'm glad that I didn't go for this thing, because then we'd be shit out of luck. Tremaine, you and Iawase and Robbins are all below the mark at the moment. The pregnant girl called in a report on a suspicious gynecologist who she met in reception. The doctor was behaving very strangely in an attempt to persuade the girl to have an abortion, though she was already 5 months pregnant. Through streaming tears, she explained the doctor says that for only $10,000 he would save me from the parasite inside my body. Gardner and Sogo, you... Gardner, you go. You go and sort it out. It's not like it's going to be dangerous. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Perfect, look at all of that. Jack, we don't know why you did it, but we hope you had a good reason. Don't forget who your friends are. We don't want any more trouble. Shut the fuck up, Christopher Sands. I don't give a fuck what you think. Your thoughts and feelings are fucking nothing to me. Disorderly conduct in the ghetto. Housewife Takara Montez often complains to the police about her neighbours. They're constantly making a racket and often getting into fights. Always refusing to discuss things with her neighbours. She's called the police again today after hearing loud bangs in the apartment along with loud screams. According to her, about 6 to 7 people live there. Sogo, on you go, mate. Send you into the ghetto by yourself, but only because everyone else is busy. I'm afraid. Doctor spots the police, grabs a scalpel and boldly shouts, "Come on, I'll release your souls from this filthy world." Oh, hit me with a fucking taser. Offender caught, officer unharmed. Perfect. Tase the bitch. Psst. Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours. From the mayor. Fuck you, mayor. I kept my promise. I sorted that shit. Let's send those 2 to sort that. Whatever. My investigators are taking their sweet ass time right now. The Sands needs help. Jack, we're about to bring in a large shipment of alcohol, but we've heard that our new partners like to play rough. We need a couple of your guys for insurance. No. Fuck off, Christopher Sands. I've told you once, I've told you a million times. Go fuck yourself. Oh shit, okay. Let's send Strong and Stovall. They won't help in the ghetto. Well, that's unfortunate. I only sent Sogo by himself. A call came in from a hotel occupant who says he was concerned about the cries of a woman in an adjoining room. Sounds to me like someone's been raped, said a frightened elderly woman. Ugh. Gardner, you take Robbins. Everything went great, boss. In fact, it's been a while since we had that much fun. We beat the hell out of everyone playing Hellfighter. Yeah, good job, you twats. Oh, nice. 2 grand. Mind if I do? Wait, that wasn't bad, was it? I feel like that was bad. Hey, I've got 3 new frames. Awesome. I don't know if that's them going in or coming out. I can't really tell. Yeah, I feel like that's him going in. Meet the person, get the thing, fucked off. Nice. No, we'll wait until some of these other guys come back. Where'd that go? Offender call officers unharmed. Nice.
We've got a situation here.
The door of one of the rooms on the second floor is standing ajar, and through it can be seen a large man holding a crying girl by the neck. He's striking her in the face and shouting, "Shut up, you whore, I paid you. I paid to you, now keep quiet." Point a gun at the man. The girl managed to escape, but her pimp leaps for the man and another fight breaks out. Pepper spray. The man shoves the pimp away and suddenly jumps out the window. Run down the stairs. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Nice. And we're waiting until... No! Shit. Boss, I quit. I just want to spend more time with my family. Are you fucking kidding me, Stovall? You piece of human shit. But unfortunately that's all we've got time for in this episode, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been CG, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.